at any rate. I may bring you down and
your body goes from fine to...
Goodness, I need watching. Yeah, exactly.
Wristband?
Wristband.
Yeah.
Handcuffs.
I'm trying to think who we can put on the wristband. You want to wear a wristband?
So what's going on, Rick?
Okay, so here's what we got going. Here's our transition since we got a Supermondo bicycle that's going to propel me and Talmadge to a bike best split of the day. In fact, it will be my first PR with Talmadge. We're going to have Enrique following us on the bike so that it takes two people to get Talmadge on the bike. I'll hold the bike and he'll get Talmadge on the bike. We're going to go ripping around. I don't even know how many miles we're doing today, but we're going to play follow the leader, and I know we aren't going to be the leader. Then we're going to come in here, get into transition. Enrique's going to help us with the jogger, and Steven's going to put him in the jogger, and I'm going to run, and all three of us are going to run a blissful 3.1 miles.
Decent.
All the while with a big old smile on Talmadge's face.
That's all that matters. We saw him in Crystal Cove, and he was smile to smile from here to here.
And I've been looking forward to this race for a few months now.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, good luck to everyone. Have a good time out there.
And with that, I hear a bathroom call.
There you go. There's coffee there too.
Should get that striped shirt.
I just figured my transition time was going to be slower. Not much
Talmadge, you are a rock star.
And the fun's about to begin.
I'm like anxious for today. I'm more anxious today than I was yesterday. And it's not because of the distance.
Yeah.
How long have we been riding together? About 2 or 3 months?
Yeah, about 2-3 months now.
Yeah.
Total bike rides, because I know you call it
That was
He was happy because already he was reaching for the bike earlier.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's so cool. God, that's so cool.
Once again, please, all of my sprint athletes, please make your way down to the
He's all set.
We're good. We got transition to the party. Super. Oh, it's getting colder as we get closer.
Sorry.
13 minutes. I don't even know how far I'm swimming.
I think it's half mile. Yeah.
Oh, half a mile?
Half a mile.
I don't know if I can swim a half a mile. Maybe I'll go faster because it's colder.
Yeah, right. Give it a little bit more intensity.
I'm going to go with Enrique, smooth. I don't want to be a smooth.
Yeah.
Hope I don't paper lock when I get in the water. Yeah, because I was telling George, I go, just bring in swim stuff. Maybe we'll convince him to go. And I got in the water yesterday, I go, holy crap, I don't want to be here.
Okay, let's do it again.
All right, so you got the transition area all set up, and you're about to hit the water, huh?
Yeah, it seems a little warmer than it was yesterday.
Yeah.
It's still going to be cold.
Yeah. Well,
We're about 2.5 minutes away before we start the mail.
Oh, 2.5 minutes.
there we go.
I got time to go to the bathroom again. Thanks for being here, Brian. This is really cool.
Yeah.
This is going to be good.
Yeah. This is interesting. You know, your first time guiding a challenge athlete in an actual competition.
Oh yeah. Exactly.
So we got a lot of people that are going to be in the water with you today.
Yeah.
Looks like at least I'd say 400 at least.
Probably. It's a lot.
Yeah. Well,
I
that's
swim
great.
slow, so they'll be by me.
Yeah. All right. So, all right. Hey, well, good luck to you, and we'll catch you when you get out of the water.
Oh, you bet. Thanks.
All right.
The swim was really cold. I remember being about low 50s. It was kind of like an ice cream, or it was like if you drink a Slurpee really fast, you get that brain freeze for a while. And when I got out, every single little rock on the road was kind of hurting my feet.
Yeah.
So that's why I was walking really super gingerly, is because my feet were really numb and they hurt.
Yeah. Not just like cold, but like
Numb cold.
Yeah. So now we see Stephen actually transitioning. You're out of your wetsuit, and even I think Talmadge is actually really, if you want to think about it, he's transitioning here by having his gloves put on. So.
Right. So when we came into transition, I just am getting ready for me, because I'm not sure exactly what Talmadge needs for to get on the bike. So Stephen and Enrique are getting him ready, and then Stephen's also getting ready for his ride. So I'm just getting myself ready with my helmet, my shoes, put a jersey on, and so that I'm all ready to go. And they're getting Talmadge ready by putting gloves on, his helmet, and making sure that he is warm enough, because it still is pretty cold out there.
Yeah, I can imagine, because normally you're moving when you're racing, so your body temperature is going to go up. But when you're sitting in the back of a tandem bike, even though his body's moving, his energy is really just to hold himself up, I would think.
Right, and with Talmadge, with his disability, is he doesn't generate any power when we're riding a bike. His legs go around when my legs go around, because he's attached to the pedals, and then he hangs onto the handlebars there. Yeah. So he's not generating any power. So as you can see right here, we're walking out of transition, and I guess by the amount of people, I either was really super fast in the swim or really super slow. I'm not really sure exactly what. So I want to get as far away from the mount line as possible, because in a race, I know people are anxious and they might get kind of crazy and squirrely. And my biggest concern is the safety of Talmadge. So it's a lot different on a tandem than it is a single bike, as you see those people going by us. So this is just like we do in training all the time. I'll hold the bike up, and that's just my job, is to hold the bike steady, and so it doesn't move around. Yeah. And then it takes two people to get Talmadge on the bike. So that's what Stephen and Enrique are doing. They're going to get him on the bike. He's going to sit on the seat, and they're going to clip his feet in the pedals, and he's going to have his hand on the handlebars, and off we go.
Yeah, I could see how he struggles with supporting his own body weight here, and how it actually really does take two people to help him to mount on the bike. I was glad that I was able to hang on to Stephen's bike there, and then we had someone else actually help us to get the jogger out of the way, which was real helpful when we needed it, because you needed to be able to clear a path.
Out here, I wasn't expecting it to be that cold, because usually when we start our rides up by his house, it's usually about mid 70s and above, so it's rather warm. And this was early December, so it was really cold, and I wasn't really expecting it. And so when we train, we always have two people at least. It's usually Stephen and then Talmadge's mom, Georgia. And they'll get him on the bike, and then he and I will ride around a little bit, and then Georgia and Stephen will get on the bike, and then I always want one person behind me, so that if there's a mishap, that they can tell, because I'm like focused on riding the bike and keeping it upright, and so they're there to make sure that someone, like especially in a race, so that somebody doesn't come up that's not paying attention and run into the back of us, because that could have disastrous effects for me and Talmadge. And so. And then if his foot comes out of off a pedal, or his hand slips off the handlebars, it's basically that it needs to be a safe ride for Talmadge. So that's my biggest anxiety and concern when I'm guiding somebody, is the person behind me on their safety.
Oh yeah.
So as you can see, we're leaving transition here, and we're going off on our ride. And right as we turn this corner, there's a little incline, and Talmadge's foot actually did come off the pedal. So it was either go up the hill and not stop, or stop and start over. And the reason why we decided to stop and start over was because I was afraid that his foot might go into the spokes, which would have been disastrous. So a bystander came over, held Steven's bike. Steven clipped his foot into the pedal, and then I made him push me up the hill because it was a hill, and it was hard for me to start.
So my name is Rick Van Thul, and I'm gonna be helping out with the running part of this try right now. And it's really it's an honor just getting to help Talmadge out and just being there part of this team, because just getting to see how happy and just the pure excitement and joy out of just hearing him scream out like with his little yells, or just seeing his face, how ecstatic it gets, it just makes everything so much so worth it. And just being able to help him and push him to these kind of limits, I mean, there's no greater feeling in the world than that, especially getting to help someone else out.
So are you able to communicate with him?
Yeah. There's ways to communicate with him. He has a keyboard, and we help him type. And he has he communicates really well with body language as well. So if you talk to him and you tell him, if you want to go sit inside the car, get your ropes and blah blah blah, and he'll do something, and you'll kind of see, okay, so this is what he wants to do. So he's really got body language, but also he has a keyboard, and we help him communicate through that also.
And what is the significance of the ropes?
The ropes? The ropes is pretty much what, that's kind of how he connects with people. He carries them around everywhere he goes. He sleeps with them. If he wants to play with someone, toss them to you, and that's kind of how he creates his connections with people. If he tosses you his ropes, you could just get him, make a little knob, or just toss them back, and just kind of like you're playing with the ball or something, That's his way to kind of build a bridge with other people.
I see.
Yeah.
So we've got him. He and Rick are on the bike now.
Yeah.
And tearing up the course.
Of course, yeah. Ooh, I can only imagine his face right now.
Oh man, and especially I know how excited Rick is.
Yeah.
And he's going to get that bike up to a pretty. They're going to be definitly doing 20 miles an hour.
Yeah, and Talmadge,
20 plus.
He's ready for it too. He's ready for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you'd be surprised by how hard he'll push himself, especially when he has a goal in mind. He'll go all out. Yeah, he'll go all out.
Bike. Awesome. Looks like you guys biked pretty hard there. Awesome.
Good job!
Stay right, everyone. Stay right. Bike's coming at you. Good job. All the way to me, please.
Okay. And there you go. Got your belt. You guys got a towel for the face?
That long straightaway was still long straightaway. My toes are numb.
Oh yeah, still, huh?
Yeah, my hands probably started warming up a little bit.
You feel your feet yet? It took me 35 miles to feel my feet. Oh, yeah, that happens. Oh wow! Oh, you're running. You're all three of you running with him. Awesome. Oh, you guys foursome. Oh, this is awesome. I've never run in those. I tried those on and I couldn't get it.